before. We met.
Yeah, I invited myself. I'm obsessed with you. I had to come.
I have a picture. I was like, wait, she's been here. We have a picture. This is a, yes. When you first, and it was like we called each other and we were like, you wear your black turtleneck.
Yeah.
It was as if we called each other.
So hard.
Well, tell us about the film drop. Tell everybody. I know that was a really good teaser. So obviously your family is being held hostage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of stuff going on in the trailer, so you know what to not say.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially a widowed mother, and she's on her first date in a long time with a guy she knows very little about. And during the date, she starts receiving airdrops telling her to kill this man. Me.
Yeah.
And then chaos ensues and suspense and thrills.
She doesn't want to kill him. Look at him.
Yeah. We don't want to kill anyone.
You don't want to kill me.
But at the same time, somebody's got your babies. You're like, I'm thinking hard about it.
I know.
I mean, it's a tough call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Call.
He's looking at me like, yeah, okay. He's like, well, y'all, did you shoot it like a play? Like almost like how
Yeah.
That's interesting and different, right? It's
totally.
Not,
it was pretty unique. We kind of didn't know how far we were going to get every day. So when we would come in the morning, we kind of had to be prepared for like whatever the next 10 pages were in case we just kept going.
Yeah.
Which is very not
different.
The usual.
It's different.
Yeah. By week 7, were you like, and then this happens, and then this happens? Like, were you just like, that's not hard to do?
Yeah, we were in a sort of black tent. So everybody in the movie was on set every day.
That's what I'm saying.
All day.
Yeah.
Even the people who didn't know if they were going to be on camera or not. Like, it was a very communal.
That's Groundhog Day.
Yeah,
it was.
exactly. That's what we've been calling it.
Same shoes.
Same lighting.
Okay, so you had a wild celebration, though, in the end, right? So y'all have all been doing this. You've been here for 7 weeks. In the end, I heard it got crazy. Was it in Ireland?
It was in Dublin.
Yeah.
And they know how to party.
Yes, they do.
For sure.
Yeah.
It literally, like, as soon as we said check the gate on the last shot, like, the lights went out.
It came
disco
out with
ball, like, disco lights.
Plates with champagne glasses on
it's
them.
like it was all of a sudden like a
while
DJ
we were still
decks
on set.
and like a PA system. Like,
seriously.
They were like, you're not getting out of this rap
no,
party.
the dance party went until about 6 o'clock in the morning.
It started right on set.
Yeah, it literally started at like 6 p.m. and went till 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wonderful.
Yeah,
great.
it was.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I know. We don't do it. I feel like the older we get, like, we don't do stuff like that anymore. So when it happens, you're like, oh my God.
No, I mean, it's like,
totally.
you've been on a sail in the States, like, man, good job, see you later. Yeah.
You hate each other.
I can't stand her. Yeah.
Well, her parents are here. How does that sound? No, I did want to shout out your parents. Your parents are here today.
Yes.
I met them.
You did already?
I did. I love Mom and Dad. That's
Did my mom cry?
No, she didn't cry. She was so cool.
Proud of
Hit her with a tear stick. Hit her with a tear stick. Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm hanging with Meghann Fahy and Brandon Sklenar. Stars of the new thriller Drop, which opens in theaters today. So the movie is about a date gone wrong. I hear that your first date was pretty bad, right? Was it your first date?
Mine?
Yeah. What was your first date? What was your? Oh my God, there's such a story there. Okay.
I was like, I don't know, 12 years old or something.
You went on a date at 12?
It wasn't like a date. It was kind of like my dad took me to the movies to see a movie with a girl.
Yeah. Okay.
And drove us to the movies.
Yeah.
In New Jersey, and we went to see The Mummy.
Oh my God, you're young. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, and we're just like sitting in the back seat of his Jeep Cherokee, and it was really quiet. It was really awkward, obviously, because I'm like 12 years old or 11 years old or something.
Everything's awkward when
everything's
you're
so
12.
awkward, and it was just like silent, and we're just driving silently, and I was just like sweating. I'm like, I don't know what to say, and I was just like, so like what size shoe are you? And my dad just like bursted out laughing in the front seat of the car.
That's amazing. That's terrifying. Dating's horrible at any age, but that's terrifying that young.
Yeah,
Really
young.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay, your family is a big reason why you got in the industry, right? You became an actor?
Yeah, kind of. My grandmother I spent a lot of time with my grandparents as a kid, and my grandmother would let me watch literally anything. And there was a video, there was a video store, and it was 2 for 1 every Wednesday and Sunday. So she'd just take me religiously, and I'd watch everything. So I was like a little kid and watching like, I was watching Goodfellas when I was like,
oh my God,
8 years old.
it's totally appropriate.
I was like, like kicking back, watching like Shawshank Redemption.
A light little number.
Yeah, just really light fare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very whimsical,
That's
childlike.
awesome, though. That's where you
films.
kind of got attracted to wanting to be in film?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just was obsessed with watching movies. Just love them so much. I'd like go to school in characters from the movies because I was a super awkward kid.
No, my son does
Like
that.
you would dress up?
I know, just like voice-wise and behavior-wise. I'd go for like a whole week. Like I spent like a whole week as Austin Powers, you know. Swear to God.
So you have a pretty big family. We were talking about your family a minute ago, your parents. But I hear that they get pretty rowdy, which I love.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. What kind of rowdy? I hear that there's Counting Crows involved. If a certain song
August
comes
and
on.
Everything After is a smash in my house.
Yeah. Usually gets
I love that
everything
album
lit.
too. But Mr. Jones particularly, it's like makes my family kind of feral. Like my uncle at his wedding, all of the groomsmen were wearing kilts, and that song played, and all of the guys took their shirts off and were like dancing, and the people in the venue came, and they were like, "You guys got to put your shirts back on now."
Oh my God,
But yeah,
I love
it's a
your
blast.
family.
Yeah, you would. You're
Yeah.
invited anytime you want to come over.
Don't invite Mama.
Big
she'll
kitchen
show
dance
up.
parties always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only live once. You should be like that. You should be living life like that.
Yeah,
like,
I think
fully.
so. It's like what you said before, where it's like if you're just going for it, it's so fun to just like let yourself
Yeah.
really cut loose.
And have a family
Let your hair
that invites
down.
that.
Get out there on that dance floor.
And take your shirt off.
Yeah.
Take your shoes off.
All right, well, before you go, word is that we just heard that Mike White is thinking of doing a White Lotus all-star cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard about you. Probably look at that was like, don't ask me a question.
No, oh my God.
No, we're excited about it. Have you heard about it?
I have. I've heard like rumors about it. I don't know if it's true or not, but I personally would love that.
Yeah, so would everyone. So would everyone. So let's start.
Yeah.
Let's start some kind of hashtag or whatever you do. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's take a quick break. Drop is in theaters right now. Be sure to check it out this weekend.